Kitty. Alright, my friends, I got another video for you. This is one of my exploratory. My intention going into this wasn't exploratory, it's calibration. This is workout, this is exercise, this is what an MMA fighter or a boxer would do getting ready for the next fight or whatever. This is exercise. And I call it, and it's commonly referred to as calibration sessions. And so I'm doing a lot of remote viewing. I'm not even in between targets. I've finished one and started another one today. Just very active remote viewing schedule that I have. So I have to take time and calibrate, and along with all the experimental stuff and all that kind. But what was really cool about this one, and this is the range of time and space here, was that I was able to catch something that I really enjoy catching, which is called Ingo Swann term, lack of fusion. Lack of fusion. And this is going to be an important video, in my opinion, for people who are working some of these that I've been putting up. Like this right here. There are people working this one right now. This RTS right here. This is an active one. So work it. Give it a shot. What the hell? I want to say for all the great comments here on these, the Betelgeuse, it ain't. It's just I cannot say Beetlejuice. That's just stupid. It's stupid. And this is the French version of the Aramaic word that represents the star. And I just don't see the French saying, hey, it's Beetlejuice. No, it's not. No, it isn't. But anyway, great comments here. I really appreciate all the comments. I really had a good time with this. This was a great vacation for me, and I needed it. And this was just a fascinating journey and research and all that kind of stuff. So thanks everybody for the comments. Appreciate it. Now, and one more time, if you're working this, get in there and work it and send it to my email. I posted an email somewhere, teas and whatnot at protonmail.com, right here. Work it and then send it here. Don't worry about it. Don't put your name on it if you don't feel confident or whatever. Just try it. Do it. Just do it. It's okay. So anyway, back to my calibration here. This is the RTS right here, the range of time and space, the Space Needle. And in this exercise, again, you'll see in here, I have two cats in the room with me. One of them is at my feet, and I welcome all the distractions. There was a guy out here doing work with some kind of heavy equipment a little while ago too, and this is training, exercise. I want the distractions. There's no such thing as being perfect, anything like that, So I'm going to be working this with a cat wanting my attention. You'll see it in many of my videos. That is how I train. So I caught something in here that Ingo Swann terms lack of fusion. I love the term, lack of fusion. I think it's a perfect term. It's where you have shape, form elements that get drawn out, but you just don't know how they fit together. They lack fusion. And it's a very, very important concept to understand. It's something that's very rarely ever talked about. Unfortunately, I talk about it. I try to talk about it often, as if it comes up, I make a video and I talk about it because it's very important to anyone who's attempting to do remote viewing, attempting to understand it, attempting to learn it. And I mean really learn. I mean work in these types of things, not just the UFOs and the blah 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 blah. Even though this one was very esoteric, but again, vacation target, vacation. Of course, I'm blind to the target. I have no idea what the target is, but it's vacation time for me. So that's okay. In between that, I'm back at it with this kind of stuff. So lack of fusion, you're going to see that in here. Check this out. And the cats and everything. Everything's in here. Something came in right there, right there, right there. Back it up, back, 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 back. That was it right there. Boom, right there. Right there. That's where it made it above the threshold of my awareness. Right there, boom. Got to put my pattern completions in there. I'm trying to think. See, my cat jumps on my table, knocks over all the paper, and that's what it's like. Okay, that's what I'm doing here.
Kitty, what's up, kid? You wanna jump up here? Come on.
That's one, and there's another one in there too. Another cat in there, right here. Pattern completion is what I'm trying to name, and I can't remember the name of it. Oh man, let me try to find it. What do they call it? Water wheel? Yeah, like this. Yeah, a water wheel. This is what's in my mind right here. This is the pattern completion right here. This. And I can't remember what it's called. And I'm trying to objectify the pattern completion so I can get back to the viewing.
I can't remember what it's called.
I could not remember that. What a water mill, I think they call it water mill.
What it's called, round
So I just describe it here.
thing in water. I can't remember what it's called. It turns in the water, generates energy or whatever.
Interesting that again with the pattern completion, because it is right on this building is right on the river, so those elements are there. They're coming in. They lack fusion, and I'm dealing with pattern completion here too.
Look at you, kiddo. What a kid. What else we got?
So I'm going to go to. I got some pattern completions objectified here. I'm strong, very strong with this. I know this is there in some fashion. I'm good with it. Now I'm going to turn my attention to and see if anything can come through the autonomic system here via an ideogram. Nothing really in that one.
Kiddo.
But my kitty wants my attention.
That's my kitty. Oh, that's my kitty. What's up, Bubs? Hello, my sweet girl. Yes, my buddy. Yeah. Meow. Meow.
She wants some attention.
What else you got to say? What do you think about this?
She helps me. She helps me remote view.
Anything you want to add? Hmm?
That cat will literally be on the table when I'm remote viewing sometimes. Okay, that one had a quality to it. That had something to it. I liked it. It was a sloping element, like that. I'll do some pattern completion elements on it.
What do you think of this, kiddo? What do you think?
I'm getting some advice.
Hmm?
I need some advice.
Oh, my precious girl.
I gotta put these pattern completion elements. It's going into that area, the C3 area of my brain. It's completing, but I'm holding strong to just the shape form. I'm not relying on either one of these things, even though these elements are here. Even though all those elements are here, but I'm not interested in that. This is the intended range of time and space. This structure right here. This. I'm not going to tell myself, oh, well, all these other things are here. I can go. No. This is my training, my exercise, my workout. This is what I want.
You like that, kiddo? Oh, yes, she says that's a good one. Oh, that's a good one. All right.
Okay.
Thanks, Bob.
All right, so I thank her for her assistance. And so the lack of fusion here. I got something is sloping down here, and there's something round here. If we look at the structure from underneath here, we can see it here and here. And then the sloping nature, which I don't know how they connect, but we can see that as well here. It comes down at an angle, it slopes down. So that's what's called lack of fusion. I'm confident enough to put these things down. I'm very careful to the elements that complete, put them under pattern completion. I just don't know how these things connect to each other. When I get my feedback here, I can say, okay, this goes on top of this. That would be a correct aspect. That's where it would go, like that. So I'm glad I captured it on video so that I can share it and talk about it, because these are very important aspects for anyone who is attempting to do this stuff. And understand it beyond, oh, look at these guys, they see space aliens and all that stuff. It's a lot more difficult than that, and it's a lot more interesting than that. So that being said, for those who haven't done this, worked this, give it a shot. Give it a try. Don't put your name on it. I won't call you out if you don't feel good about it. Just give it a try and email it to me. All right, that's it for this one. Best is yet to come. Thanks so much for being Patreon.